on, man?
Closing the gate.
Can I see some ID?
Hold on a second. The officer's talking to me. Radio silence for a second. I'm sorry.
Can I see some ID, please?
Am I detained?
Well, you got your license plate covered, and the state of Texas can't be doing that.
I'm on a public roadway.
This is considered the
I think
roadside.
this is on the side.
This is state of Texas road.
Okay.
Let me see some IDs.
So am I detained?
Are you going to show me ID, or do I have to take jail for failure ID?
I'm just asking if I'm detained.
I'm asking you for ID. That's what I'm asking for.
I think under 3802, if I'm under arrest, I have to show ID. If I'm being
Okay.
detained, I don't.
Okay.
Right?
Is this your truck?
Let's talk about what this officer's fixing to try to do. He's going to try to identify me. And the law that applies here is the Texas Penal Code 38.02, fair to identify. And this goes for Texas. It doesn't go for other states. You may have a similar law, and you should check that law in your locality. But in Texas, the only time that you're required to give a peace officer identifying information is if the officer has arrested you. You can see in subsection A, it's clearly outlined. If an officer has you lawfully arrested, you're required to give that information. That's the only time that it's against the law to not give information, to refuse to give information. The only other crime you could be committing under the statute is if you give them false information. Now, giving false information is always illegal. It doesn't matter if you're arrested, detained, or otherwise. If you give them false information under the three categories, arrested, detained, or if they believe you're a witness to a crime, then it is against the law to give them false information. But we're talking about the requirement to give them information when you are not under arrest, and the answer is no, you don't have to. Now, if you want to play that game, you go ahead. That doesn't mean they're not going to arrest you. Unfortunately, and as disgusting as it is, they don't know how to read this and apply this law. Now, I can tell you from my experience, that's not the case. They don't like the law, they ignore it, and they arrest you anyway. That's another topic. Anyway, I just thought I'd review the law with you guys. Enjoy the rest of the video. Yes.
Is your license plate obstructed? Yes.
Okay.
That's a violation.
I get it. I'm not trying to cause you a hard time.
Apparently you are, because I'm asking
I'm not.
for ID.
I just have a question.
You're being detained because your license plate's obstructed.
So I'm being detained.
Well, right now you are, because
Okay.
your license plate's obstructed.
All right, I understand I'm being detained. Am I under arrest?
No, but
Okay.
I need to see your ID.
If I'm being detained, I'm going to shut up. If I'm under arrest, I'll give you ID.
Okay, let me see your ID.
If you're going to arrest me if I'm not going to give you ID?
Are you going to give me your name and date of birth?
If you're going to arrest me for failure ID, I'll give you my ID.
I'm not going to play this game.
I'll give you my ID if you're going to arrest me for failure ID. Okay, I don't want to get arrested. That's not why I'm out.
Let me see your ID then.
So, if you're going to arrest me for it, yes. If not, I just choose not to.
So you're saying you're not going to give me your ID unless I'm arrested?
If you're going to arrest me for not showing ID, I will give you my ID. I don't want to be arrested.
Okay, well, show me your ID so we don't go that route.
I'll give you my ID.
Okay.
I don't have ID on me. I'll give it to you. You want to take out a pen and piece of
You
paper?
don't have anything showing your name
No,
on
sir.
or anything like that?
No, I'll give it to you. I'll provide it to you. I'll provide it to you verbally.
What is it?
All right. First letter of my first name is J.
J? Okay.
The second letter is A.
Okay.
And you want name, address, date of birth, right?
Name and date of birth.
Name, date of birth. Okay. The third letter, we have second letter or third letter?
You're on third letter now.
Third letter is C. Fourth letter is K. For the last name, the first letter is M, as in Mary.
Is it an uncommon spelling name or?
What?
Is it an uncommon last name?
I don't know.
You want to just tell me what it is?
I just want to provide it to you.
Okay.
As requested. So we on the first letter. First letter is M. You got that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The second letter is I.
All right.
The third letter is L. Fourth letter?
You tell me?
Third or fourth? We're on.
Okay.
We'll start over. The first letter is M. The second letter is I. Third letter is L. Fourth letter is L. Fifth letter is E. Sixth letter? I'm losing track. We on the fifth or sixth
Why
letter?
don't you just tell me your name?
Because I want to provide it to you. I'm
Okay,
providing
well,
it to
apparently
you.
you
I
can't
want to
remember
tell you the full name.
Apparently you can't remember how to spell your name. You keep starting over.
I know I am spelling it. I just
Okay,
can't
well.
remember what number we're on.
Oh, just skip the numbers and spell it.
What was the last letter I gave you?
You tell me.
Okay.
Well, let me guess. Is it Miller?
M-I-L-L, and then E. Did I give you E? Okay, and then the next letter is R.
All right. What's your date of birth?
Date of birth, the first number of the month is 0, and then 6, then 2. The fourth number is 8.
I don't know. You tell me.
No, I'm telling
That
you.
sounds like a question.
No, I'm
You're
telling you.
asking me.
No, I'm telling
I
you
don't
it's
know.
8. I'm giving you all the
Okay.
info. 7, and then 2.
So do you even have a driver's license? Are you driving this truck?
I'm not going to discuss my personal life or my day with you. If I'm being detained, I'm going to shut the fuck up, because that's what my lawyer told me to do. He said, if you're being detained, shut the fuck up.
Okay. What reason are you out here anyway?
Again, when you're done, I'll be happy to talk with you. Right now, it looks like you're investigating something, and if you're investigating something,
Well, I'm
gonna
curious
be
why
quiet.
you got your license plate covered. That's very suspicious.
Because while I'm out here, I don't want anybody to know
okay,
who I
but
am.
this is on a public right of way
Okay,
on the state of Texas roadway.
It's not my intention to break the law.
Okay, you should remove that right now.
Okay, you
Okay.
give me an order to remove it, I'll remove it.
Go ahead, take that off.
Okay. I don't want to be uncooperative with you. I just want to exercise my rights.
No,
that's all.
no.
It's my understanding that it's not against the law for me to cover it if I'm out here on this.
Yeah, no, a lot
this
of people
part right here.
before they try to do a prison break, they case the prison.
Yeah, we're
this
not-
looks
definitely not
exactly looks what like you're doing.
I'm not trying to break any kind of law whatsoever.
Well, this looks like you're casing the prison.
You see what my shirt says, right?
I see what it says.
What does it say? Come on.
But
What does it say?
Do I know you?
What does
Do I
it
know-
say?
Do you know?
Come
I
on,
don't
what does
know
it say?
What you do for a living? Just,
I-
but
I-
just because I buy a shirt doesn't mean that's.
I answered one of your questions. You answered one of mine. What does it say?
Doesn't mean that's what
Police
you actually
educator?
are.
Okay.
I got shirts that says all kinds of stuff. Doesn't mean that's what I actually am.
Fair enough. I'm not trying to give you a hard time, sir.